a free press is really important to a democratic society to have an open exchange of views.
Right.
And with certain people like Rupert Murdoch owning a lot of different media outlets at the same time, that restricts the open exchange of ideas. What can be done to ensure that our press is really giving a free, all point of view to the population so they can be informed? Thank you.
Well, it's a great question, and obviously we've got a lot of different press here, so I think the press would argue that there are a multiplicity of voices out there, but you're absolutely right that there's been a lot of media consolidation, and that's happened partly because it's so expensive to set up big TV networks. The barriers to entry are so high that when a company like Clear Channel starts gobbling up all the radio stations, or Rupert Murdoch starts having his eyes on a bunch of different media outlets, they can outbid a lot of smaller outlets. What I've said is that I'm committed to having the FCC review what our current policies are in terms of media diversification, and part of what I want to do is to expand the diversity of voices in media, or have policies that encourage that, taking into account that the nature of our media itself is changing so rapidly that the most important thing we can probably do is to preserve the diversity that's emerging through the internet. The internet is not yet the major source of news for people, but it's increasingly becoming the major source of news. And certainly for folks your generation, I think people tap into the internet a lot more. There is still a multiplicity of voices on the internet. And so the question is, how do we preserve that as bigger companies want to start getting into that space?